And for more on what we might see Wednesday and what we saw on Tuesday night, let's now welcome in CBS Sports HQ baseball analyst, the former World Series champion, Will Middlebrooks. Will, Dusty Baker said the Red Sox have been bombing them all series long. But hey, you know what? We're also capable of that, and they showed that there's still plenty of life left there. The bullpen got battered here, Will, but let's give the Astros some credit. Their bullpen did what the Red Sox bullpen could not, didn't they?
Yeah. Sox are 6 outs away from being up 3-1, which completely changes the complexion of this series. But yeah, give them credit. I mean, the Astros played a complete game. There was awful calls all night for both sides, but the Astros took advantage of it. Like the Red Sox offense left 9 runners in scoring position. All right. You see what the Astros did late. I mean, they came in against a bullpen that's been throwing the ball really well. Altuve, obviously, hits his 21st career postseason homer. That's the most by any infielder in the history of the game. And then here, Castro comes through after Laz Diaz misses a strike 3 call. Next pitch, go ahead knock. So they just took advantage of it. The Astros bullpen as well. I mean, you look at Zach Greinke. He couldn't get it done. This bullpen, Christian Javier, Rayleigh, Kendall Graveman, Presley, they covered 7 2/3 and put up shutout innings, put up zeros against one of the hottest, the hottest offense on earth right now. So, and it's in Fenway Park, which is a tough place to do that. So, tough night. Sox, like I said, left a ton on base, had their chances early, and then the Astros just took advantage late.
Good news is Sox 5-0 after a loss under Alex Cora, but with the series guaranteed to go back to Houston for at least one more game, pivotal Game 5. Obviously, they need a big showing from Chris Sale. Will, what's your confidence level that they can get that performance out of him?
Yeah, you got to turn back the clock a little bit here. One of those vintage Sale starts, not even vintage. We don't need 7-8 innings. They need 5. They need 5 solid innings from Chris Sale because Nick Pivetta, who has been their long guy out of the bullpen, started last night. He's unavailable. So they'll probably have to go to Tanner Houck, who made some starts this year. He can stretch out over the bullpen for 3 or 4 innings. But you don't want to have to cover 7-8 innings. You just don't, which we saw a couple times from Chris Sale earlier in this postseason where he couldn't get through 2 innings. So he's going to need to go at least 4. 5 would be nice, just so then you could piece together matchups later in the bullpen. Curious to see how Cora will handle it, whether he goes Tanner Houck for 2 to 3 innings or if he pieces it together with 4 different guys.
All right, let's talk about the other series. Just as the Astros left it late to avoid a massive hole, the Dodgers did the same thing. They were saved by the Bellinger. The moment picks the man, Will, and Bellinger has needed to step up with Max Muncy out, and he has responded, hasn't he?
Oh, he has. This is huge. I'll tell you firsthand, having a tough season, hitting under 200. He's dealt with injuries. He's dealt with failure. And the expectations are high. He was an MVP. You know, you can't hit under 200 as an ex-MVP. He hit 165 and he hit 150 versus fastballs. And last night we saw him take a 96-mile-per-hour heater, a foot above the zone, and have the biggest swing of the season for the Dodgers. So not only is this good for his confidence going forward in the postseason, like you said, they need him because Max Muncy's out. And they don't trust Pujols at first base defensively. This confidence level boost is huge, not just for this fall, but for next season and beyond, because he was not feeling very good about himself, and this is a game changer for him.
399 feet when it hit the ground. All right, given what happened last year between these two in the championship series, I mean, the Braves are up 2-1. The layman would say, hey, okay, you know what? Atlanta's still in control here. But William, did Bellinger just open a psychological crack in the Atlanta mindset?
Yeah, history tells you, like you said, the numbers tell you, teams that are up 2-1 in the LCS history have won 70% of the time. So are they in control? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think they're seeing ghosts. I think a little deja vu here for the Braves. They were up 2-0 last year. They were up 3-1 last year. Still got beat by the Dodgers. I think they're feeling it. It's in the back of their head. And today they're going a bullpen game against Julio Urias, who won 20 games this year. Unless Dave Roberts and the Dodgers have some chess move to sneak in an opener, I think Urias has a great game, shuts them down. Dodgers win this one. The Braves have lost 11 of their last 12 at Chavez Ravine. That's an issue. It's a tough place to play on the road, especially when you lose the momentum that you had. This series could go the distance. I wouldn't put it past the Dodgers to win this.
Yeah, it's 10 in a row dating back to 2019 at Dodger Stadium. Great stuff as always, Will. Good to see you. CBS Sports HQ baseball analyst, the World Series champion, Will Middlebrooks, joining us here to discuss the championship series. And of course, we're always keeping an eye on those World Series odds. The Astros in there at plus 190. Then it's your defending world champions, the Dodgers at plus 220. The Braves at plus 330. 2-1 up in the series. plus 330 to win it all, and the Red Sox in there at plus 425.
Want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis. No yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.